Hello everyone and welcome to the Tartan YouTube channel. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel. We're nearly on 1,000 subscribers, so it'd be nice to hit that today, wouldn't it? Anyway, in this video I've taken a look at the 4 Premier League fixtures today on Sunday, and I've gone through them to look who represents good value, in my opinion, for getting a booking today. I picked out at least one player for every game, so that's a good start, because there's some games I look at and I'm a bit meh. None of that here. I'm happy. Brighton take on Sheffield United in the lunchtime kickoff, and if you've tuned into this series regularly, you'll know one of my favourite players is Tartan Lamptey for being booked and getting players booked. I'm not changing, because last week I said to you, if Robinson is starting, if Lamptey is starting, get on Robinson to be booked at 5-1. Lamptey started, Robinson got booked. The only card of the game, I'm not going to lie, it's very satisfying when that happens. When there's only one booking, you've picked it. Oh, I like that. Just like when there's loads of bookings and my player doesn't get booked, it doesn't feel good. Anyway, Edna Stevens, 4-1, left wing back for Sheffield United, come back from a lengthy layoff last week, and he looked rusty. Not only did he look rusty, he got himself into the referee's book as well. So I'm hoping he continues that up against Tartan Lamptey. But this is a if Lamptey starts kind of bet. You know what I mean? Keep an eye out for the lineups, and if he starts, 4-1, good price. That's for Bet365. Then Spurs take on Leicester. Again, a few short prices here. However, I was quite surprised that you can get 7-2 best price for Højbjerg to get a yellow card. Leicester sort of had an extra attacker on the pitch last week against Everton. Backfired, so I'd imagine Brendan Rodgers is going to go a little more conservative again. That will probably mean Under makes way, and Harvey Barnes and James Maddison, or Maddison and Pratt, whichever two he starts with, are going to have to come a little bit narrower and play him behind Jamie Vardy so he can play his wing-back system, and that is good for this bet. Højbjerg at 7-2. I had a little look at Southampton against Leicester last season, because obviously he was still with the Saints. The first game was obviously 9-0, that was the 9-0 thumpings. I've discarded that. I don't like one-off fixtures like that. But the return fixture, Højbjerg did get booked up against James Maddison. So I'm sticking with that theme, and 7-2 is a good price. My other bet though is James Justin. I've tipped him a few times on this channel, but he's 6-1, so his price is coming down, but he's still a very backable price on Sky Bet. My rule of thumb, whenever Sky Bet's the biggest price, there's an error. They're the biggest price at 6-1. He should have Regulion running at him, Son coming out there as well. This is good. We like this. So that's my 2-player card bets for that game if lineups suit. Then Manchester United take on Leeds. Ho ho ho! That sounds like a good game on paper, doesn't it? It sounds like a right dirty game, but there's no Roy Keane anymore, so it's not as fierce as it once was. However, Stuart Dallas is 19-4 to get a yellow card. He'll be playing right back for Leeds United. I like whenever teams play Man United, I always look at the right back and the sort of defensive midfielder. Bruno Fernandes, Paul Pogba, Rashford, Martial, those types of players are in those areas. Hopefully Tellez at left back, he's a bit better than Luke Shaw. I think Luke Shaw's actually underrated. I think Luke Shaw's a fantastic left back, but Tellez a bit more attacking. That's what we want to see. So 19-4 for Stuart Dallas, who likes to get stuck in. He likes his tackling, does Dallas. Also, McTominay is 5-1 with Unibet. 5-1 for McTominay. Leeds don't often get their opponents yellow carded, which is a bit strange because they're not lacking in technical ability or anything like that. But when Rodrigo Moreno starts and Rafinha's out on the wing cutting in, if anyone does get booked in their opponent, it's usually the centre midfielder. Alan got booked a couple of weeks ago, I can't remember who it was. Someone got booked in the centre midfield area against him again. So I'm sticking with that. And Scott McTominay at 5-1. To be fair, Scott McTominay at 5-1 against anyone is not really a good price. He does not mind a foul. Obviously, I don't know if he'll start, but that's the value, because there's not loads of big prices in this game. There's nothing too juicy. Calvin Phillips is just over evens to get booked. I mean, is he probably going to get booked? He's probably one of the more likely ones, but just over evens. Not for Gio. Anyway, last game on Sunday evening, we've got West Brom, Big Sam's first game. Sam Allardyce is back in the Premier League, taking charge of West Brom as they take on Aston Villa. Now, the problem when you're doing these types of videos is you sort of have to predict the lineups for both teams a little bit to do the matchups of opponents, because that's my thinking. So I don't know what Allardyce is going to do. Obviously, I've got nothing to go on. However, if he continues with Furlong at right back, or if he goes 3 at the back and continues with Furlong at right wing back, I'm hoping Dean Smith puts Grealish a bit more to the left. The last game he kept in central and it just didn't work. Villa were a little bit flat their last game, so I'm hoping he gets him out on the left again, puts him up against Furlong, and he's 4-1 on Unibet. However, Ivanovic is 9-2 with Bet365, 3-1 elsewhere, so I think 9-2 is a very good price, especially if they play 3 at the back and Sam puts Ivanovic on the right centre back, really into Grealish territory. That would be juicy. But I think Sam will like Ivanovic. I think when you're looking at the West Brom squad, thinking who is Sam Allardyce really going to want to work with in that team? I think Ivanovic is one of them. I think possibly Jake Livermore. Matt Phillips is usually another one. Oh, I should have looked up Matt Phillips' price, shouldn't I? I've done him the last couple of weeks. Matt Phillips is an emergency one. I'll look up after this video, put in the comments his price. It'll be about 6-1 somewhere. If Big Sam continues to stick with him, that might not be too bad an option either. Anyway, there's no double this week because I'm running short on time. That's not why I had a video for Saturday's games. However, I could have one for tomorrow, Monday night's games as well. I might have a preview / card bet for that. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Nearly on 1,000 subscribers. So to do it before Christmas would be something quite pleasant. I'll have my bet giveaway in the next video, so don't worry about that. I'll catch you in a bit. Good luck if you're having a bet.